Like, one of my favorite thing of clairvoyance that I get is not only seeing what spirits are wearing, because most people will show me like physical characteristics of themselves in spirit, but I love when spirits will show me the layout of people's houses. That is my favorite clairvoyance.
Hi everyone, I'm Em.
And I'm Liv, and we're your Meta Psyckicks.
Today we are going to be talking about the clairs. So common ones like clairvoyance and clairaudience are psychic abilities that Liv, who's a psychic medium, uses to communicate with spirits and get psychic information like past, present, and future. These are things that mean clear hearing, clear feeling, all of the clears, because that's what clair means in French. Hi, this is Em from the future. I have split our clairs video into multiple parts, so make sure you check out the part before this one. It's called Clairaudience, so that you don't miss out on any of the content we have posted about all of the clairs. Today, however, we're going to be going over clairvoyance and claircognizance. The next clair is clairvoyance, which is clear seeing. Yeah, that.
It's funny because I'm blind.
People who are clairvoyant do not necessarily see like apparitions or things that aren't actually there. A lot of times they can. But a lot of times it is within their mind's eye.
The way I like to do it is the dumb,
The way I like to do what?
What is it? I like to say a dumb Tropic Thunder reference, which is my head movies.
See you tonight when I go to bed in my head movies.
Em doesn't know that.
Head movies.
Yeah, from Simple Jack.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay. It's from Tropic Thunder. If you know, you know.
You know.
It's head movies.
This head movie makes my eyes rain.
I was researching clairvoyance. The unscientific community that research paranormal and metaphysical things are called parapsychologists. And the parapsychologist definition of clairvoyance is that it can be broken down into 3 different things. And I'm like, okay, clairvoyance is only clear seeing, which is what I do. I get images in my mind's eye, like Em said, daydreaming, or when you're actually dreaming, or if you think of a memory and you can envision it in your mind, that's what clairvoyance is. They broke it down into the tenses, so past, present, and future. But the way that they say past is retrocognition. Being able to see present things is called remote viewing, and being able to see future things is called precognition. So I think it's interesting that the parapsychologist broke down specifically clairvoyance into past, present, and future. Because when I think of past, present, and future as a psychic medium, I don't think of only seeing things as past, present, and future, because it's not just like, I use all the other clairs to get past, present, and future information.
Yeah.
So I just think it's interesting that they define it like literal psychic tenses as only being able to see things. Like, one of my favorite thing of clairvoyance that I get is not only seeing what spirits are wearing, because most people will show me like physical characteristics of themselves in spirit, but I love when spirits will show me the layout of people's houses. That is my favorite clairvoyance.
People with clairvoyance usually are the ones that think in pictures. They are able to visually see things or visualize things in their head. So if you're like drawing something, you would be able to envision what you're drawing before you do it.
I think I'm really good at visualizing things in my head, but I'm really bad at putting them onto physical things.
Well, that's coordination.
Okay.
You just need to.
I'm highly uncoordinated.
You just don't have the coordination of drawing. You just need to like translate it.
That's why I liked when we were in clay and ceramics class together, because ceramics is way easier for me to make things into than drawing things. People who draw blow my mind.
Like, every single human can draw well, but they need to learn, like they need to get the muscles in order to do it. I know that sounds weird.
I literally hated drawing class.
I mean, I know. Drawing class is your come to Jesus moment of the art classes. The way to strengthen clairvoyance is to have a dream journal and to write down your dreams each morning. And what this does, it allows you to accept that images that you are creating in your head. But a lot of times, for I think me and Liv, when we get clairvoyance, it is explained by the next clair, which is claircognizance, which is clear knowing.
when I'm giving a reading to a client and they ask me a question, whether it be about the soul that I'm speaking to or something that's going on in their life psychically, I will get a claircognizant answer of yes or no or maybe, and then to explain that answer, I'll get clairvoyant information.
Mine's the opposite.
Really?
I need to be thinking about something in order to get claircognizant information. So they make me think about things with clairvoyance or clear hearing. So how claircognizance works for me is I need to be thinking about a certain thing, and then all of a sudden I'll get memories that relate to the, I don't know, whatever I'm thinking of at the moment. So essentially, I don't envision or hear or anything else these memories. It's essentially like they are in a folder, and I just know what's in the folder, and then someone just brings them up to the front of my attention, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Because I know I have these memories, and I know what the memories are, so you don't have to waste the time to show me. I just know it. And that's what happens.
Well, I would think that when somebody asks me a question, that's me thinking about it, but
Yeah.
I don't have to think about their question because it's about 2 or 3 seconds before they actually get the question out that I have the answer to the question. So I let them finish the question. Like, I will ask, do you have any questions? And they'll go, well, and then I'll get yes or no or maybe. And then they tell me what the question is, and I go, okay, well, the answer to that question is say yes. And then while they were telling me that question, then I will get the reasoning behind why the answer is yes. And they'll show that to me with clairvoyance.
Yeah, you get claircognizance of what the question is also. Because you're a psychic medium.
Or like the other day, a really good explanation or like example of claircognizance is my spirit guides were communicating with me. I still have a hard time with my abilities because a lot of the people that are around me, or some people around me that are close to me and I love them, don't believe in what I do. And my degree is in biology, which is a field that also doesn't believe in what I do. And everything that I was taught tells me to rationalize that what I do is not capable or like a thing. So I constantly am gaslighting myself. I tell my clients, you know, can I send you a thank you card? Because I think it's better than just getting bills in the mail. Also, it has M's face on it, which is nice.
Or something.
And I've been really behind on thank you cards because I've been doing a lot of readings, plus all the stuff with M and all of the things that we're doing and business. But anyways, I finally sat down to do the business cards and I was like, I have to pee. Let me go upstairs. And my spirit guides gave me claircognizance of, and again, it was the knowing of what I'm doing is actually valid and that I'm not some crazy loon that everybody or I like to think that I am sometimes. And then they explained it to me with what I was just doing. They showed me from their view of seeing me sitting in the chair writing thank you cards. They're like, do you see how many people that you freaking helped?
Yeah.
Like, this is your physical validation of what you're doing is actually correct, and this isn't just crazy lunacy. So keep doing what you're doing and also pee faster because you have so many thank you cards you need to do. It's
Also
ridiculous.
pee faster.
It's stuff like that. People always ask about their spirit guides. So if you get thoughts like that, or what I just said to you resonates with you, it's probably your guides.
So people who have claircognizance are people who just know things. Mm-hmm. So if you just know something is about to happen, or if you know what's the next song on the radio or something like that, that is claircognizance. Another way it comes in for me is if someone is showing me how to do something, I will just know how to do it.
I hate this about her too.
I'm one of those people, if you go into the intention of showing me how to do something, I will just immediately be good at it because I just know how to do it. Because you gave me the intention and I have claircognizance. So people who have claircognizance a lot of times will think in thoughts, which is very hard for people who visualize or have an inner monologue to think about. They do not hear things, they do not see things, they literally think in thoughts because it takes less time.
And by thought, she just means like
just knowing.
Entire thoughts at once.
It's literally, the way that I see it is my brain works like a computer and I have files on my computer that are very organized because I'm a Virgo.
Can I explain?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think in thoughts, so that's why when I get information that's a complete and total thought and understanding, I know it's not for me.
I think in a lot of different ways.
I think in like images and like my actual inner monologue. So like saying long sentences to think things through. That is how I know I'm thinking. Okay, when I get absolute clear thoughts and understandings, I know it's not me.
That's why you get it a lot. Yeah, no. I think in thoughts.
So if you
because it's faster.
Get something that's not your normal thinking process of images, dialogue, monologue, or thoughts, it's like something different. It's probably because you're claircognizant. You're getting something from somewhere else.
I think in thoughts, images, and words.
Oh, and when I get words too that are like spelled out in white, like that's how your spirit guide was. She showed me the word sentience in white.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's not me. I don't do that.
I don't do that. But yeah, for me, it's literally an interruption of my thoughts because I think in all of those whatevers. But yeah, claircognizance is like a knowing. So I think like a computer, and my computer has all these files, and they're very organized, and I put things in the files. So when they bring them up, it's literally just like a file of information, and I just know what's in here, so I don't need to go through the process of like, okay, this is what this memory looks like and sounds like. It's very much like, it's in here, so I know it exists.
Oh, like looking at a book but already knowing the entire book. Yeah.
But you don't need to see the book either, you just know it's there. Like, you know there's a book in your house that talks about this thing, so you don't need to look at it or read it or see it or hear it.
Yeah.
You just know it's there.
It's
really hard for people who have claircognizance to like validate their thoughts. Because
so you just have to have someone like M to talk to about it. Or if you're like me and I'm talking to a client, I know the answer to their question before they ask their question.
Well, the validation for claircognizance is it will come seemingly out of nowhere and it will happen really quick. So a lot of people are like, I'm making it up. You need time to make it up. Spirits do not need time to make it up. And that's kind of the validation. So if you guys think that you are clairvoyant or claircognizant, make sure to let us know in the comments below. And if you have any crazy paranormal stories, make sure to go to our website, metapsyckicks.com, go to that extras tab, and let us know your crazy paranormal stories, and you will get the chance to be featured in one of our future videos. So again, that link will be in the description below, but make sure to share your best paranormal stories. Just make sure it is original. We do not want any copyrighted problems. However, in our next video, we are going to be doing the rest of the clairs. So that is Clairsentience, Clairalience, and Clairgustance. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next one.
So we're getting into what clairsentience is not just emotions, it's also physical feelings.
So, what is that thing called? Sympathy pains? It's funny because every time I think of sympathy pains, I think of like a woman giving birth and the man experiencing sympathy pains.
Oh God, I wish that was a thing.